Now we'll talk about a very important part of the GD&T, datums, which are very useful to fix the part to be measured in a predefined manner. Datums. What are they for? Datums are used to define the order in which the part should be fixed for the measurement of some features controlled by geometric tolerances. Definition of datum: a point, axis, or plane, theoretically exact. It is the origin from which the location of geometric characteristics is established. Now let's talk about planes, axes, and points. Let's start first with a point, a one-dimensional element. Then, with another point, we can form an axis by joining them. And by including the third point, we can form a plane. With this, we conclude that to form a plane, we need at least 3 points, and to form an axis, we need at least 2 points. How many degrees of freedom anybody has? Everybody has 6 degrees of freedom, 3 of translation and 3 of rotation. Translation in X, translation in Y, translation in Z, rotation in X, rotation in Y, and rotation in Z. By placing 3 planes at 90 degrees to each other, we can form what is known as datum reference frame, which is useful to fix any part in its 6 degrees of freedom, as we'll discuss forward. The first datum limits 3 degrees of freedom, 1 translation and 2 rotations. Translation along Y, rotation on axis X, and rotation on axis Z. The second datum restricts rotation on axis Y, translation along X. And the third datum restricts last remaining degree of freedom, which is the translation in axis Z. With this, the part is completely fixed. Rule of 3-2-1 is the minimum number of contact points required for a datum feature with primary, secondary, and tertiary datums. For primary datum, we need 3 points of contact. For secondary datum, we need 2 points of contact. Tertiary datum needs only 1 point. This rule applies only to parts with all datums planar. When the part makes contact with the primary datum, given the imperfections of the surface, the highest points of the part are those who will contact the datum and must be at least 3. For the secondary datum, we'll need at least 2 points, since with only 1 point, it would allow rotation of the part. And for the tertiary datum, we require only 1 point of contact to stop the translation. With this, we'll have a fully restrained part.